Josh is leaving right now to go and get Bowie from school because we have just been notified that we're on tornado watch.
We're home!
Hello!
Good morning. The sun is finally out. We woke up at 3:30 a.m. this morning to 2 kids with a hell of a lot of jet lag. But we are thriving. Heavy metal is our caffeine this morning. Everybody is very happy to be back here in our home in Tennessee, have the space to run around like maniacs, and get back into some semblance of a routine. I am going to use this little burst of energy to also work out this morning because I have not worked out at all in a month. I did not do anything while we were out of town. It was just too chaotic and the space was too tiny to do any kind of like at-home workouts comfortably. So I'm determined to not let the the jet lag or sleep deprivation hold me back from jumping straight back into a routine that I know is going to be hard, but it's going to give me energy. It's going to make me feel good. Let's do it.
Shen's having a lovely little workout in here, aren't you, with the 2 babies?
Yeah.
I'm wearing a bike helmet because I'm about to go on my bike ride. I'm officially started proper training for my 100-mile bike ride in a couple of weeks, but I haven't been on a bike in a month longer because it was snowy, wasn't it, before?
Yeah.
So Kingsley's doing that. He's going to go ATVing on his own. So strong. So yeah, let's crack on, right, Bo? Fit Fam morning. It's a lovely day. Right, bye.
We did it! We did it, King! Yeah! Oh my goodness. I mean, barring the occasional toy picnic blanket being laid over my face, making it pretty difficult to breathe while doing crunches. It was a success. It was actually really exciting because I've been working out with Bowie since she was born, and she typically isn't here with me when I'm working out. But Kings normally doesn't join us because for a while there he was he did when he was like a baby and just stayed put, but for a while there it was just like too dangerous to have him around the equipment and stuff. But now he's about to be 18 months. He's at that age where like he listens if you tell him something's dangerous or to stay there and wait or whatever. So like it was a hit working out with both of them. And I have to say, like, even though it does add an extra layer of challenge to your workout to have 2 kids running around you the whole time, for me, it's actually like the best feeling in the world when I finish a workout with them having been around while I was doing it, because they're my biggest motivator for staying fit and strong. I mean, these kids are heavy and they like being carried around. So mama's gotta stay strong to keep up with them. And it's just like literally my visual reminder of why I'm doing it. Let this be your motivation. If I can do it with jet lag after waking up at 3 a.m. with 2 small kids in the room with me, you can do it, I promise. It may not be some fancy schmancy equinox, but we got it done, didn't we, King? Yes, sir, we did. Oh, and for those who are going to inevitably ask, I use the Copilot app. This is not sponsored, but Copilot app is what I've been using since Kings was born to get back in shape, and I love it. I have a designated personal trainer. It's all done remotely. It's wicked. So yeah, highly recommend Copilot. I'll see if I have an old link that I can include in the video description for you guys, because I think you'll get a 2-week free trial with it. Can we go? No? You want to keep working out? I see you. Hi. Hi. Boo. Oh, it's been a while since I've sat at this little vanity. Oh man, it's been a while since I've actually like just properly taking care of myself. I always try to start the new year being like, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. But because we kind of ran out the door into London and full throttle, like get the place ready mode, I just feel behind. And I know that there's other people who are feeling that way right now, because anytime I just say it out loud to somebody, they're like, me too. Like, I don't know, 2023 was just kind of like a foggy start, I guess, for some of us. So I'm diving into like take care of myself mode right now, quite literally. I am threading my eyebrows, which always fascinates people. This is something that I taught myself how to do in the pandemic, trying to like DIY all kinds of funny little beauty things. One way that I actually have been maintaining my health and wellness, even amidst all of the recent chaos, is with my vitamins. So shout out to Ritual for keeping your girl supplied, partnering with us in this video, and frequently partnering with us on the channel overall. I've actually been a Ritual customer for years, so I'm stoked that they are a frequent partner for us over here. And most recently, right before the holiday season, is when I really got into their new product, which is their Synbiotic Plus. Especially with all the traveling I do, my gut can get out of whack. Sorry for the TMI. And if you're watching this right now and you're like, what the heck is a Synbiotic? Well, it is a prebiotic, probiotic, and postbiotic all in one, and it helps with your gut, digestion, and immune health. And why this is so important is because basically as individuals, we all have a microbiome, which is essentially like a fingerprint that's unique to us, and it's influenced by our stress levels, our diet, our environment, travel, lack of sleep, all things that I'm very familiar with. They can throw our gut health right out of whack. And there's been so many recent studies that I've been seeing on social media about how your gut health can actually affect your mental health as well, which is why I've been paying extra special attention to it recently. Let's hold that thought. I gotta focus now because I'm hella close to my eyebrow and I don't want to take the whole thing off. Pretty good. Pretty good. Moving on. So why do I love Ritual so much? Why have I been a paying customer for years? Why do I continue to partner with them? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's because they really value traceability. They put all the information about their ingredients, where their ingredients are sourced from, their packaging, their shipping, all on their website. So you can see exactly what their business is about and what their products are about because you're putting them in your body. Oh, much better. And they are offering you guys, my lovely subscribers, 20% off your first month, which is an awesome, awesome deal. So if you want to take advantage of it, try out Ritual for yourself. Then make sure you click the link in my video description below. I'm gonna move on to my mustache. Hurts so much more. Oh, it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, I feel much better. I mean, not currently. Currently, I feel like my lip is on fire, but you know what I mean. I feel better to be taking care of myself a little bit. Oh. Josh is leaving right now to go and get Bowie from school because we have just been notified that we're on tornado watch. This happens a couple times a year, so I'm trying not to panic. I'm getting Kingy some sweats. Ooh, and I gotta get socks and boots on. This is a bit of a norm here now. It used to scare the absolute crap out of us, but fortunately, we've never actually experienced a tornado firsthand. It's just better to be safe than sorry, and that's why we got our storm shelter built in under our basement right before Kings was born to just give us peace of mind. So at least we know if shit really starts hitting the fan, we all go down there and hang tight and say a little prayer. So Kingy, sweater time. Yes, sir. Are you stress cleaning? Does anybody else stress clean or is it just Kingsley? Look who made it back to us!
Oh, you cuties. He missed you.
Listen to this. Raining just a little bit then.
Oh my god.
Look at it, look at that.
Whoa. Come on, Kingy.
Tennessee living, man. We're not in London no more, are we?
Nope.
So the storm is really gearing up now. I've just come to check the back, check everything's tied down. Some things were, some things weren't, whatever. But look at this. We don't normally have a moat or a lake. If you've been watching our channel for a while, you'll know that this time last year we were really excited about getting Bowie a trampoline, and I put it together and we built it and we all played on it, and then that night tornado came through, and although it didn't hit where we were, the winds were high enough to take our trampoline and throw it 4 doors up, and then I had to build another one, so that's a new one. I've tied it down, and we shall see. Tennessee, man. Wow, did it?
We are out of the woods as far as the tornado warning goes, but the whole backyard is flooded. What you gonna do? We're all safe. Can't ask for more than that. Good morning. So, weird fun fact, we got back to Tennessee to find a handwritten letter in the mail of somebody expressing interest in buying our house. And we're not looking to sell our Tennessee home necessarily right now. It definitely was not on our radar to make a move quite like that just yet. But being back in London and being in our own space and having it be a massive downsize, can't wait. What are you doing? Who's that cutie? Yeah, it's you. But being back in London, being in that small space, oh my God. Okay, my point is, being in London, being in that small space, being so comfortable and so happy while we were there, definitely made us think about how soon will we be ready to actually make a full-time move like that. Our intention was to have this be an investment, have this be a home away from home when we go there, because we've spent so much time there over the years. And, you know, start to dip our toes in and see if a full-time move to England is something that like we could really take on. But as we kind of alluded to in last week's video, I don't know, it just felt right. So coming home to Tennessee and finding a letter in the mail of somebody who was potentially interested in buying our home when it's not up for sale, just made me feel like the universe might be nudging us right now. You know, we're big believers in like everything happens for a reason and all of that kind of stuff. So Josh is like, why would we even contact them? Like, our house isn't for sale. Like, we're not planning on selling our house. I'm like, maybe we should just get in touch and just explore what the universe has put in front of us. Mama. So we'll see, who knows, but what weird timing, right?
Hello, you left a card in my mailbox. You basically wrote a nice handwritten letter asking if we'd be interested in potentially selling our house. We potentially are, if the money was right. Then give us a call. Cheers, mate.
You're welcome for the dance break that nobody asked for. Speaking of kids, my 18-month-old is learning how to drive. Oh my God. Josh has a leaf blower because he's been cleaning out our little tornado shelter, which we did not have to get into the other day, but I thought somebody might be curious who's watching, so we'd give you like a little tour of what this thing is. I said it was underneath our basement, but I meant underneath the garage floor. So we're gonna go in here and I'm gonna show you what it's all about. Hello! We have some nice steps here, down or up if you're Kingsley trying to get out of here. Hey, they're nice little steps.
It's a quick tour, that's pretty much it. We are underground. It's solid, look. You're right in there, mate, proper in there. If the house was to fall on top of it, we got this bad boy. You chuck this in there, give it a little pump up, and it will lift. The idea is it would lift the weight of a house by about, I think it's by about 3 or 4 foot, which you could crawl out. It's a definite worthwhile investment for us. It is small. It could technically fit, I think, 8 people is what they say, like if you were sitting in a row, which we've nearly done before. Our neighbours across there don't have a shelter and they've nearly come over before. But yeah, listen, it's got a toilet, aka a bucket. It's got food. It would keep us dry and warm, and it's got the levery thingy to lift the house off if we had to, so it makes us feel more comfortable. It's a good thing, it's a good thing. So yeah, feel free to come round here, and especially at Halloween, because it's quite scary.
So
I'm old. Oh, I'm old. Hurt my back, that did.
So, what is going on? Are we selling our house, Josh Beech?
Your guess is as good as ours, actually. To be honest with you, I know there's been a few people on the socials and that who've been getting a bit like, oh, this is clickbait. Like, you're not really doing this, you're not really doing that. It's like, we don't know.
We literally don't know.
We don't know, and I'm not making a decision today. We loved our time in London, didn't we?
Yes.
And then we got back here and we loved it here. So, Bowie's not a big girl yet. She doesn't have to go to school by law. Kingsley's like still a very small person. He doesn't have to go to school at all.
The guy that Josh called did call back.
I played a hardball with him though, didn't I?
Well, the thing...
Oh, our light turned off.
Because we are not actually planning on selling our house. Like, we had no intention of selling our house. I've kind of like picked a magical number that is like far out of reach, but I'm like, you know what? We're not going to move unless it's that.
You know what?
Number.
It wasn't that far out of reach. He said he could do that, but it wouldn't be cash. And I said it's got to be cash in a suitcase.
In a suitcase.
You know, ultimately, we're really excited about having the option of being able to go in and out of London.
We're going back in May because you've got your big bike. What do you call it? It's not a competition.
It's a bike ride.
It's just a very long bike ride.
It's a bike ride / race. I'm not racing, I'm just riding it. Raising money for Children with Cancer UK and the Chartwell Cancer Trust. I can put those in here, and we're going to start talking about that a lot actually, and I'll bring you on some of that journey like I did with the marathon.
Now, where we have a home there, if we feel called to extend that trip beyond the month that we're currently planning on being there, then we will do that.
As long as no one's renting it, otherwise, you know, they might show up annoyed.
I feel like, why the hell are you here?
Yeah. A lot of questions about Frankie, our dog. So many people were investing in Frankie. Frankie needs her own social media page. We haven't abandoned our dog. When Frankie stays here, she stays here with her mates who she loves on a farm. Sometimes she'll come to London, sometimes she won't. Either way, she's happy. But thank you for your concern. I love you for it.
And I feel like it's worth mentioning too that the reason why we can have this kind of freedom and flexibility to not know, to not have all the answers on where we live or where we're gonna live next, what's gonna happen in our life, is that we have built this life and this community with you guys here on this platform and on social media in general that allow us that freedom and flexibility, and it's been intentional. It's something that we
all part of the big plan.
Yeah,
it's all part of the big
something
plan
that we want for our family. We love that we have the ability to give our kids whatever experiences we want to give them at any moment. We have launched a business where we're now teaching and supporting other aspiring creators on their journey. But I think the reason why we are so passionate about doing that is because we feel so blessed and grateful for the lifestyle that we've been able to create for ourselves. And we just want to empower as many people as possible to believe in themselves and believe in
Yeah.
what's possible, that you can truly have that dream life that you kind of fantasize
Oh, this
about in
got
your
a bit
head.
emotional, didn't it, Shen?
Well,
She started making herself emotional.
I
can
did a
feel it,
little
yeah.
bit, and I didn't really
I
mean
can feel
to,
it.
but
No, that's lovely, that is.
it's true,
And it
you
is
know?
true. It
Anything is
lovely. Very
possible.
nice, Shen. See you next week.